The further it goes, the more he'll know that it is a tough fight and that it can be his fight. The boxing skills unquestionably will be with the taller man in the black shorts, John O'Donnell.
Well, you can already see the deficit that Glover has, the height deficit in O'Donnell. You know, big, long arms.
5 inches.
It's a really big ask of this guy.
He's not the most elusive, he knows that, but he is tough, he's hard as nails. The Bricky's champion.
Well, you know, we've said it before about Glover. You know, he's like the Cinderella man of boxing and just really sort of come good of late. He'll be determined. He'll know this is his big chance. He's never going to get another one like this. But, you know, I really rate this guy, O'Donnell, since picking up the championship off of Watson.
Tough fight, that, wasn't it?
It was a really tough fight, but he showed so much character.
He might have to show it again. Glover will certainly believe so. He's heading off on a stag trip to Ibiza with his mates after this one, is Tom Glover.
Well, could you imagine it, John, if he pulls off victory?
Yeah. Drinks will be on Tom. John O'Donnell, good punch picking there, put his punches together beautifully, accurate. He's been nominated possibly, as I was saying, as one of the young boxers of the year, John O'Donnell. His great rival at welterweight, Kell Brook, probably the favourite for that one. Nathan Cleverly, another one, right in the mix. But John O'Donnell's had a good year.
Yeah, for me, he's had an exceptional year. And I would just tip him for that honour if it was up to me. Well, Glover doing a good job of staying close to O'Donnell. Trying to nullify his punches, trying to smother his work.
That's good from Glover.
Yes. What Glover's doing on the inside is switching southpaw himself to the right-handed stance, and he's trying to confuse O'Donnell.
He's done well in this opening round. Nice little uppercut. O'Donnell's had good flashes. Of it, that Tom Glover started well and finished well. That's where they'll want O'Donnell to keep it, on the end of that jab.
I just kind of think as these rounds go on and O'Donnell gets into his rhythm and his stride, you know, that jab will prove decisive, and as well with the height, the backhand, the straight left hand, the hooks, the uppercuts, that all start to come into play. I don't know if Glover hits hard enough to take O'Donnell out.
Never scored a stoppage victory, Tom Glover, to emphasise that point. It's good from O'Donnell. Loads of committed support for both fighters. It's good again from O'Donnell, good accuracy.
It's bad enough that he's got all of these physical advantages over Glover, but, you know, being right-handed, the southpaw also makes it even more difficult to beat.
Just look down at John O'Donnell as he just stumbled over one of the advertising cubes that's ringside there. One of the most famous names in the sport, I think, the one on the left.
Good hand speed, nice variety there from O'Donnell. There's that straight left again. Beautiful shot.
Glover said he expected to be outboxed and possibly outclassed in the first few rounds, but he also expected not to be put away.
Well, his heart is unquestionable.
Oh, that's good from O'Donnell, lovely.
But that's just pure class, what you're seeing there from O'Donnell. Doubling hooks to body and head.
And Glover wants to hold on.
Well, rightly so, couldn't believe the speed. It was the speed that just stopped him absolutely, just dead.
Richie Davis, one of our best officials, trying to keep the action going.
See, when O'Donnell cuts free, you can see that there's a class difference.
He's been caught by a few of those though, Jim. That right hand of Glover, he's had some success with that. So that's an adjustment to the gum shield.
In itself is very, very difficult combination to master, but the fact that he managed to do it was a true sign of his class.
So O'Donnell's ahead, as we anticipated in the early stages of this fight. O'Donnell almost swinging himself off his feet with the whipping effect of that attempted left uppercut. Whistles and cheers of admiration from the O'Donnell fans for some of the speed and blurring accuracy of these combinations, but Glover keeps coming. He's been sparring Liam Walsh and Drew Campbell in the run-up to this, Tom Glover. Keep them up, says Richie Davis to John O'Donnell. Some of those left hooks in particular, swinging lower than the waistband. There again, he says, I won't stand for it.
Well, unintentional, because what's happening is O'Donnell's coming down to Glover's height and trying to match him in the same department. Glover's going to the body, and O'Donnell trying to pay him back in kind.
There's a mark on the nose of Tom Glover. It may be that his nose has been broken.
But that's only going to get worse. Sorry, John, that's only going to get worse. Such is the accuracy of O'Donnell.
Blood is flowing from the nose of Tom Glover. Another handicap allied to the boxing skills of the man, the tall, rangy welterweight who's in front of him, John O'Donnell, who's starting to turn on a virtuoso display here, and he's starting to break his man up.
Well, he said he wanted to look good, and that's exactly what he's doing, O'Donnell. It's proven this, up until this point, that Glover's tailor-made for O'Donnell.
Glover forced to give ground, forced onto the back foot. He's not had to do that too much so far in this fight. Maybe an indication of the cumulative effect of the punches being reined in by O'Donnell.
And a shake of disbelief there from Glover as he got caught with that straight left.
I suggested a little while ago that his nose may be broken. It certainly looks as though it's flattened, and if that's the case, then he's got real problems in there as Tom Glover.
The corner will end up pulling him out.